Olives are the fruit from which olive oil comes, providing similar beneficial fats and polyphenol in whole food form, plus fiber that oil lacks. They contain hydroxytyrosol, oleuropein, and other compounds with antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects. Different varieties offer varying nutrient and flavor profiles. Implementation means including olives as snacks, in salads, on whole grain bread, mixed into grain dishes, in tapenades, or as part of mezzi platters. Both green unripe and black ripe olives have benefits. Variety is ideal. Kalamata, Castelvetrano, Niçoise each offer unique flavors and phytochemical profiles. Olive tapenade, blended olives with capers, garlic, and olive oil, makes an excellent spread for whole grain bread or as a sauce for fish. The whole fruit provides fiber that oil doesn't, supporting gut health and blood sugar control. Olives exemplify the Mediterranean diet's use of flavorful, satisfying foods in moderate portions. Their umami-rich, savory flavor reduces cravings for less healthy, salty snacks. Combining olives with vegetables, whole grains, and lean protein creates balanced, satisfying meals. Now for the critical limitation: sodium content. Olives are preserved in brine and are very high in sodium. This is a serious concern for people managing blood pressure or following DASH diet recommendations. A serving of olives can contain several hundred milligrams of sodium. You can rinse olives to reduce sodium somewhat, but this removes some beneficial compounds along with the salt. The flavor that makes olives appealing comes partly from the salt curing. Low-sodium olives exist, but are harder to find and often less palatable. For people with hypertension or heart failure who need strict sodium restriction, olives may need to be limited or avoided despite their other nutritional benefits. The very thing that makes them traditionally Mediterranean, the salt preservation, creates a modern health problem. The fat content, while healthy monounsaturated fat, is calorically dense. 10 large olives contain about 50 calories, mostly from fat. For people focused on weight management, mindless olive consumption can contribute significant calories without much satiety relative to the calorie content. Olive quality varies enormously. Mass-produced olives often contain additives, preservatives, and artificial coloring. Black olives in cans are often green olives treated with lye and ferrous gluconate to turn them black, not naturally ripened black olives. Reading labels matters. The environmental footprint of olives is generally lower than many foods, as olive trees are drought-tolerant and long-lived. But industrial olive production still has impacts: water use, pesticides, processing waste. Organic olives are preferable but more expensive. Some people don't enjoy the strong, distinctive flavor of olives. The bitterness and saltiness that olive lovers appreciate is off-putting to others. Acquired tastes are real, and not everyone acquires them. The variety of olive types represents biodiversity worth preserving. Different regions have cultivated distinct varieties over centuries, each adapted to local conditions and culinary traditions. This diversity is threatened by industrial agriculture favoring a few high-yield varieties. Eating olives provides phytonutrients that olive oil contains, but in the context of a whole food with fiber. The satiety from the combination of fat and fiber is real. A small serving of olives with some whole grain crackers can be a sustaining snack. The polyphenol content varies by variety and processing method. Kalamata olives are particularly high in polyphenol. Choosing high-quality, traditionally processed olives over mass-produced varieties provides better nutrition. Despite the sodium concerns that are absolutely legitimate and can't be dismissed, olives in moderate amounts provide beneficial fats, polyphenol, and flavor that supports adherence to Mediterranean dietary patterns. The key is portion control and accounting for their sodium content in the overall daily intake.